Alright, action junkies, you've just experienced the epicenes that is Solo Leveling Season 2. And now you're probably feeling that familiar void, the craving for more intense action, incredible power-ups, and characters who can punch through mountains. Well, fear not, my friends. Today we're diving deep into 5 absolutely action-packed anime that will not only fill that void, but might just become your next obsession. Get ready to clear your weekend, because these are binge-worthy masterpieces. Yuji's growth in Jujutsu Kaisen is a core element. He starts as an untrained individual thrown into a dangerous world and, through intense training and life-or-death battles, steadily becomes stronger. However, Jujutsu Kaisen adds a fascinating layer with the integration of Sukuna. Yuji not only has to master his own cursed energy, but also learn to coexist, and sometimes suppress, the immense power of a legendary curse. This dynamic creates unique challenges and opportunities for growth that keep things incredibly interesting. You'll be just as hyped watching Yuji unlock new abilities and push his limits as you were with Jinwoo. If Solo Leveling's action sequences had you on the edge of your seat, prepare to be blown away by Jujutsu Kaisen's fight choreography. The animation is consistently fluid, dynamic, and impactful. Each character has their own unique fighting style and curse techniques, leading to diverse and visually creative battles. Whether it's Yuji's raw physical prowess combined with cursed energy, Megumi's summoning of powerful Shikigami, Nobara's unique voodoo-inspired techniques, or Gojo's unbelievably overpowered abilities, every fight is a spectacle. Trust me, the domain expansions alone are worth the price of admission. They're like the ultimate power move with mind-bending visuals. Both Solo Leveling and Jujutsu Kaisen operate within a dark fantasy setting, where the line between the human world and the supernatural is blurred. There's a constant sense of danger and the potential for significant losses. The stakes are often incredibly high, and the characters are forced to make difficult choices in the face of overwhelming power. If you appreciated the mature themes and the sense of peril in Solo Leveling, you'll find that same gripping atmosphere in Jujutsu Kaisen. Our protagonist, Tanjiro's unwavering resolve to protect his sister and eradicate demons, is a central pillar of Demon Slayer. We witness his rigorous training, his constant pushing of his limits, and his gradual mastery of water breathing and later, the legendary Hinokami Kagura. This journey of growth and the satisfaction of seeing him overcome seemingly insurmountable odds will resonate deeply with Solo Leveling fans. If you were captivated by the intense and visually impressive battles in Solo Leveling, prepare to be mesmerized by the sword fights in Demon Slayer. The animation is simply breathtaking, especially when showcasing the various breathing styles. Each style manifests with unique and stunning visual effects, from the flowing water of water breathing to the fiery dance of the Hinokami Kagura. The creativity and fluidity of the combat are a visual feast that will keep you glued to the screen. Similar to the diverse array of monsters and formidable bosses Jinwoo faced in dungeons, Tanjiro and the Demon Slayer Corps confront a wide range of demons, each with their own unique abilities and backstories. From the cunning spider family to the terrifying 12 Kazuki, these aren't just mindless monsters. They often have tragic origins and possess deadly powers that force the Demon Slayers to strategize and push their skills to the absolute limit. Both Solo Leveling and Demon Slayer immerse you in a world where the supernatural is a dangerous reality. The stakes are often incredibly high, with characters facing life-threatening situations in every battle. The constant threat of powerful enemies and the emotional weight of the Demon Slayer's mission to protect humanity create a gripping and intense atmosphere that fans of Solo Leveling's darker elements will appreciate. Like Sung Jinwoo's satisfying climb through the ranks, Kirito's journey in SAO is all about progression. He starts as a knowledgeable but relatively solo player and steadily gains skills, acquires powerful equipment, and masters various combat techniques. The tangible sense of growth as he clears floors and takes on tougher challenges will absolutely resonate with the power fantasy aspect that made Solo Leveling so addictive. If you enjoyed the dungeon crawling and exploring different environments in Solo Leveling, then the various virtual worlds of Sword Art Online will captivate you. While the initial Aincrad arc is focused on clearing floors of a single massive castle, later arcs explore diverse and beautifully designed VRM MMORPGs with their own unique rules, creatures, and challenges. This constant introduction of new virtual landscapes keeps the adventure fresh and exciting. The core premise of being trapped in a game where death is permanent raises the stakes to an extreme level, much like the constant dangers Jinwoo faced in high-ranked dungeons. Kirito and the other players are in a constant battle for survival, facing deadly monsters and navigating complex social dynamics within this virtual prison. This sense of danger and the character's determination to overcome seemingly impossible odds will definitely appeal to fans who enjoyed the tension in Solo Leveling. While both series have strong fantasy elements, Sword Art Online incorporates a layer of science fiction with its virtual reality setting. This blend of futuristic technology and fantastical game worlds offers a unique flavor that sets it apart while still delivering on the core fantasy and action elements that Solo Leveling fans enjoy. The exploration of the real-world consequences of being trapped in VR adds another layer of intrigue. Bam's journey up the tower is a constant evolution of his abilities. However, unlike Jinwoo's system-based leveling, Bam's power progression is more mysterious and tied to his unique origins and the tower itself. He starts as a seemingly weak, irregular, someone who entered the tower by opening its gates himself, and gradually unlocks immense potential, often surprising those around him. This organic yet significant growth will definitely scratch that power-up itch you got from Solo Leveling. If you enjoyed the dungeon exploration and the unfolding lore of Solo Leveling's world, then the Tower of God will absolutely captivate you. Each floor presents a new environment, new rules, and new inhabitants, creating a sense of constant discovery. The mysteries surrounding the tower's origins, its purpose, and the significance of irregulars like Balam are slowly unveiled, drawing you deeper into its intricate world with every floor climbed. Similar to the challenging dungeons and boss fights in Solo Leveling, the Tower of God features numerous tests that Balam and his allies must overcome to ascend. These tests often involve strategic thinking, teamwork, and clever utilization of their unique abilities. While direct combat is frequent, the emphasis on outsmarting opponents and adapting to the specific rules of each floor adds a layer of intellectual engagement that complements the action. Just like Sung Jinwoo's initial drive to protect his family, Bam's unwavering desire to reunite with Rachel is the catalyst for his entire journey up the tower. This singular and powerful motivation fuels his determination to overcome any obstacle, even when faced with overwhelming odds. This strong central drive, coupled with his mysterious potential, makes Bam a compelling protagonist to root for, similar to Jinwoo's initial protectiveness and later ambition. Backquote. If you enjoyed the feeling of Sung Jinwoo becoming increasingly unstoppable, then One Punch Man cranks that dial all the way to 11. Saitama is, quite literally, the strongest being in his universe. The satisfaction comes not from his struggle to become powerful, but from witnessing the sheer absurdity of his strength and how effortlessly he defeats overwhelmingly powerful monsters with a single, often anticlimactic, punch. It's a different kind of power fantasy, but incredibly satisfying in its own comedic way. While Solo Leveling plays the superhero tropes relatively straight, One Punch Man gleefully satirizes them. It pokes fun at everything from overly dramatic villain monologues to the complex ranking systems of hero organizations. The humor often stems from Saitama's deadpan reactions to the over-the-top situations and his general lack of enthusiasm for being so powerful. It's a refreshing and funny take on the genre. Despite the One Punch premise, One Punch Man still delivers fantastic action sequences, especially when other heroes get involved, or when Saitama actually has to exert a little bit of effort, which is rare. The animation during these fights is often fluid and dynamic, showcasing the impressive abilities of the supporting cast and the sheer scale of the threats they face. You'll still get your adrenaline fix, even if the main hero usually ends things quickly. While Saitama is the strongest, he's often overlooked and underestimated by the Hero Association and the general public. His struggle isn't to become powerful, but to gain recognition and, more importantly, find an opponent who can actually give him a decent fight. This ironic underdog dynamic, coupled with his quiet determination, makes him a surprisingly relatable and likable protagonist, even with his overwhelming strength.